Who are we? Well, let's start with who you are. Take this guy. He likes to cook, so we'd like to do our bit to keep his restaurant running. Oh, and we also had something to do with that payment. We might not give lessons on aerodynamics or complex chemical reactions, but like this man, we do everything we can to empower young minds. And while we don't have an eye for fashion, we know someone who does. She does, and her fabrics are going to Milan, and we're helping her get them there. You see, we don't stop at just banking, because you don't stop at just dreaming. Stanbic Bank, moving forward.
Welcome back to the Stanbic Bank National Schools Championship. Before the break, King's College Budo had a chance to move up from their current score of 6 to 7. They answered D to the question. The following customs, tomato fighting, jumping babies to chase away spirits and running with bulls are unique to A, Czechoslovakia, B, Portugal, C, Hungary, and D, Spain. That answer of D, can I ask why you answered D though, real quick?
Running with the bulls and tomato fighting.
Where do you see that? Where did you see it?
Valencia.
That is the correct answer, and you now move up a point. Question number 3 for Kigezi High. We could barely get any information at the airport. Dash seemed to have dash idea about the flights. So which 2 words go in the dash? A lot of and any, few and none, only a few and some, or few and no.
The answer is C.
If this is wrong, don't you think this one is a wrap? You would be out of the game if it is wrong. Luckily for you, it's right. And you're back in it. Question number 4 for King's College Budo. The ears of a cricket are found A, below the abdomen, B, under the head, C, on the front legs, D, on the thorax, below the wings. If you get this right, you're that much closer to making it. If you get it wrong, and Kigezi High get theirs right, it's officially game on. What's the answer?
D, on the thorax, below the wings.
Have you ever seen a cricket before?
Yes.
Did you see the ears?
No.
Okay. That is not the correct answer. It is C, on the front legs. With that question being wrong, Kigezi High, you know what this means, right? You do. This is the time when I want to ask you at Kigezi High, when you're going to win something and you're going for battle, what do you do at Kigezi High? When you're trying to organize, get yourselves together, what do you do?
We prepare and then later we pray.
You prepare first, then pray later. So do we want to pray now? I give you a moment, or you first win?
Can give us a moment.
What do you call yourselves at Kigezi High?
The bees.
So what do bees do?
They buzz.
Oh! Chiriwano. Question number 4. Sound travels X times faster in water. We want to know what X is. A, 0. B, 2. C, 3. And D, 4. Before you answer, I need you to really think about it, because if you get it wrong, then officially there will be no way of you coming back into this game, and I will hand it over to King's College Budo.
C.
Your answer is C, 3 times faster in water. Kigezi High School. I would like to inform you at this moment, unfortunately, that is not the correct answer. is actually 4 times faster in water. And that means King's College Budo, you are officially through to the semi-finals. Give yourselves a round of applause. Even you can clap for them. It's okay. It's all right. Congratulations, King's College Budo. As you know, as we progress, it gets harder. This was just warm-up. Into the semis, things get really, really rough. But congratulations, well earned. Wow. And like I said earlier, it's going to get a lot hotter in here. But right now, King's College Budo seem to be right on the money. And speaking of money, and we did talk about how we need to learn how to manage our money better. Let's take a moment to really understand the money management moment.
Financial management is about financial discipline. If we talk about savings, there are 2 things. It is savings and consumption. And you must have a balance. If you have to manage your finances properly, you must have a balance of consumption and savings. You must also have the ability to analyze what is essential, what is the must-have, what is a luxury, what you must do now, and what you must postpone.
Like I said earlier, there's always so much to learn on the Stanbic Bank National School Championship. But as they always say, the show must go on. Now, allow me to introduce you to our next 2 quarterfinal schools. From Aduku SS Lira, let's say hello to Anka Solomon, Ogwang Eli, and Eki Isaac. From Nakanyonyi Girls Ginger, let's give it up for Nabire Rehema, Nabwire Phoebe, and Watsemwa Barbara. And you've seen them. They are here because they earn the right to be here. To my left, Nakanyonyi Girls, probably the only all-girl team we have in this entire competition in the quarterfinals. How are you girls feeling?
You're cool.
You're cool.
Yeah.
Naka!
Nyonyi.
Well done. Quickly introduce yourselves one by one.
I'm Nabire Hema, Nakanyonyi Girls. I'm Nabire Phoebe, Nakanyonyi Girls School. I'm Watsemwa Barbara, Nakanyonyi Girls School.
All the best. My brothers from Aduku! Aduku!
Determined.
Aduku!
Determined.
Way to go. Quickly introduce yourselves.
Alan Solomon Akar is my name.
Isaac Heki is my name.
Eli Ogwang, my name.
Okay, guys, the rules are the same, guys and ladies. The rules are the same. It is 10 pictures, visuals. It is the rainbow visual round, 10 to each. Okay? And then, whoever has the most points, we move to the next competition. 10 for you, 10 for them. As they always say, ladies first, so I'll start with the ladies. Are we ready, Nakanyonyi? Okay, this is your first image. Have you ever seen that picture in your lives?
Yeah.
Okay. Called the Colosseum. It is where guys used to go and fight. So no point for you. Next image.
It's Adolf Hitler.
Adolf Hitler. That is not the correct answer. In fact, these two did the exact opposite things in this world. This one might have single-handedly changed technology as we know it. He's the founder of Apple and called Steve Jobs. The next image. The answer, please.
It's a badge for United Nations.
It is the United Nations flag, but I'll give you for logo, so that's one.
Ibrahim.
Ibrahim is not the correct answer. President George Washington, first president of the US. Next image.
The London Eye.
You are correct. It is the London Eye. Next.
It's a flag for a country.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Okay, I will not give you that point. It is the Moroccan flag. So you needed to be specific with the country. Next image.
Napoleon.
Napoleon is not the correct answer. That is Che Guevara, who was a freedom fighter in South America. Next.
It's a flag for Argentina.
Argentinian flag. That is not the correct answer. It is a flag, but for seashells. Next.
Queen Elizabeth II.
Queen Elizabeth II. Well, they are both from the United Kingdom, but this is not Queen Elizabeth. This is, in fact, the first female Prime Minister, otherwise known as the Iron Lady, Margaret Thatcher. Next image.
Calves.
Calves. So you thought I would ask you a question and put the name on the t-shirt. Oh, Cavs is not the correct answer. That is probably arguably today's greatest basketball player, LeBron James. Out of 10, Nakanyonyi, you have 2. Yes, clap for yourself. That's good. That's the spirit I like. I like to hear that. Aduku SS.
Determined.
I say that again. Aduku SS.
Determined.
Your first image.
I think it is the Paris Towers.
The Paris Stores.
Towers.
Towers. You're actually right on Paris, but that is not the correct answer. This is called L'Arc de Triomphe. Okay, next image.
I think that's a flag of Equatorial Guinea.
Equatorial Guinea is not the correct answer. That's the flag for Bulgaria. Next image.
Well, I think that is Lumumba.
Patrice Lumumba is not the correct answer. Sorry. Another American civil rights activist known as Malcolm X. Next image.
That's a flag of Denmark.
Denmark is not the correct answer. Let's try this again. Next image.
That is Tiger Woods.
Say that again.
Tiger Woods.
That's the first correct answer. Correct. That is indeed Tiger Woods.
Well, that looks like Bujagali Falls.
That is indeed the correct answer. It looks nothing like that now, though. These days, we want too much electricity. We have built dams, but yes, I can see you know your country. Next image.
And I think that's a badge of a club in German called Borussia Mönchengladbach.
That is not the correct answer. That's the logo for Porsche. Next image.
I think that could be Hillary Clinton.
That's Germany's Chancellor, Angela Merkel. Next image. This one has jumped.
No idea.
Aha. It's the logo for a car called the Cadillac. Your last image.
That looks like an artistic making of a god of fine art called Grigore.
That is not the correct answer. It is not a painting, it's an actual place off the coast of Chile called Easter Island. Apparently there are bodies under there, no one knows how they got there. Aduku!
Determined.
Aduku!
Determined.
Your determination has got you 2 points from that round. Luckily for you, Nakanyonyi Girls,
Nyonyi.
also has 2 points. So that means from here we are leaving, going on to the next round when we are all tied. Either one of you could make that extra leap as we get into the next round. Now, at Stanbic Bank, we're very committed. One of the most important things Stanbic Bank actually believes in is education. And that's the reason this entire championship was put together. But it doesn't stop there. At the bank, we also believe heavily in health, education, and even the environment. Take a look at the Stanbic Bank Community Connect moment.
At Stanbic Bank Uganda, our growth is critically linked to the well-being of the community that we thrive in as a business. And to that effect, we know that there is nothing more important than investing in the youth who are the backbone of our future. One such investment that Stanbic Bank has made is in the Stanbic Bank Primary Education Program, where we gave out over 11,000 primary leaving examination pass papers and impacted over 4,000 schools around Uganda. With less than 10% of students attaining first grades in PLE, access to such quality education materials will enhance their performances and boost the content value that schools will have to train our future leaders, teachers, doctors, and bankers.
Who are we? Well, let's start with who you are. Take this guy. He likes to cook, so we'd like to do our bit to keep his restaurant running. Oh, and we also had something to do with that payment. We might not give lessons on aerodynamics or complex chemical reactions, but like this man, we do everything we can to empower young minds. And while we don't have an eye for fashion, we know someone who does. She does, and her fabrics are going to Milan, and we're helping her get them there. You see, we don't stop at just banking, because you don't stop at just dreaming. Stanbic Bank, moving forward.